Photographs capture moments in time, preserving memories of the world as it once was. A world where some of the most unique and fascinating creatures walked the earth, only to disappear forever. Their stories, captured in these rare and final photos, are all that remain. What, or more precisely, who caused their extinction? Today we journey through history to explore the last known photographs of 5 incredible animals that once roamed our planet. These images serve as haunting reminders of what we've lost. Stay until the end because you may have never heard of the last extinct animal on our list. The fascinating carnivorous marsupial, known as the thylacine, or Tasmanian tiger, is our 5th animal. It is indigenous to the untamed regions of Australia, Tasmania, and New Guinea. It was given the moniker tiger because of its unusual look, which made it resemble a giant dog with a sleek body and dark stripes over its sandy-colored back. This pattern helped it blend in with its bushland environment. The thylacine was an expert predator that was primarily nocturnal and difficult to find. It hunted by being stealthy and agile, using its strong jaws and sharp teeth to snatch up tiny game and birds. The last known thylacine, a male named Benjamin, who lived in captivity at Tasmania's Hobart Zoo, passed away in 1936, leaving the world in mourning. Benjamin evolved into a moving representation of how people affect animals. Over the course of decades, thylacine populations were ravaged throughout their range due to habitat destruction, harsh hunting methods, and the introduction of diseases from domestic dogs. The last image by Benjamin is an unsettling symbol of the delicate balance that exists between human advancement and the survival of rare animals. The thylacine became extinct despite attempts to save it, including legal safeguards and breeding initiatives. The sole evidence of their former prosperous life is found in scientific research and images. The quagga is the next animal in line. From the front, it looked like a zebra, and from the back, it looked like a horse. Originating on the South African plains, the quagga had a coat with wide stripes that dipped into a solid warm brown near the back. Because of its unique coloring, European settlers and hunters sought it out. The tragic story of the quagga came to an end in 1883 when Quagga Mare, the last known individual, died in captivity at Amsterdam's Artis Zoo. By now, this rare breed had become extinct due to settlers' unrelenting hunting and competition from domestic animals. The tarpan, a wild horse endemic to Europe's vast steppes, is our 3rd extinct species. The tarpan, which was distinguished by its sturdy frame, grizzled coat, and proudly standing mane, was an essential part of the local ecosystems and civilizations. In addition to being a magnificent sight, the tarpan were in danger of going extinct by the late 19th century due to constant hunting and intermarriage with domestic horses. The tarpan were brought dangerously close to extinction by these circumstances combined. In 1909, while being held captive, the last known tarpan passed away in Russia. This beautiful image captures the spirit of a species that, like with countless others, was overrun and exploited by humans. The tragic loss of the tarpan serves as a stark warning of the permanent harm that unrestrained human activity may do to the environment. The Pinta Island tortoise, famously portrayed by Lonesome George, is second on our list. This enormous species of tortoise, which is unique to the Galapagos Islands, was praised for its enormous size and astounding lifespan, which exemplified the concept of evolutionary robustness in isolation. After being identified as the last member of his subspecies in 1971, Lonesome George became a global emblem of the need of conservation efforts. Decades of searching for a perfect partner and continuing his lineage won over the hearts of conservationists everywhere. In 2012, after years of efforts, Lonesome George unfortunately died without giving birth, and the Pinta Island tortoise subspecies was officially declared extinct. But before we unveil our number 1, let's pay tribute to a few more remarkable creatures whose stories also deserve to be told. The Laysan rail made it to our honorable mention list. It is a little bird that was previously common on the isolated Hawaiian Islands. Sadly, the Laysan rail vanished from its native environment as a result of exotic species introduction and habitat loss. This unusual bird, shown in this eerie shot, was last reported to have been seen in 1944. Its demise is a harsh warning of the precarious equilibrium of island ecosystems and the catastrophic effects of human activity on indigenous fauna. Also making it to our honorable list is the passenger pigeon, as it used to be the most common bird species in North America. These pigeons were so large in flocks that they covered the sky in darkness for hours. However, their quick decrease was caused by habitat loss and unrelenting hunting. In 1914, Martha, the Cincinnati Zoo's last surviving passenger pigeon, went missing while kept in cage. Her picture serves as a warning about the effects of human activity on the environment, in addition as representing the extinction of a species. In fact, more than 99% of all species that ever lived on Earth, amounting to over 5 billion species, are estimated to have died out. The Barbary lion, a magnificent apex predator that formerly roamed the wilds of North Africa, is first on our list. Distinguished by its sturdy build and characteristic dark mane, the Barbary lion was highly esteemed in the surrounding civilizations as a representation of power and nobility. Sadly, the once thriving population of Barbary lions drastically declined as a result of persistent overhunting and rapid habitat destruction. The last recorded wild Barbary lion perished in Morocco around the beginning of the 20th century because of decreasing prey and human encroachment. These pictures are more than just pretty pictures. They serve as potent reminders of the harm that human activity causes to the biodiversity of our world. These species' tragic loss was avoidable, underscoring the need for further conservation efforts and a deeper appreciation of nature. What are your thoughts on these incredible creatures and their stories? Share with us in the comments below. If you found this journey through time intriguing, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more captivating content. Thank you for joining us, and until next time on Prehistoric Planet.